If you can get punched in the face, knocked out, your face split open, and truly believe that that's in your best interest, and it's an opportunity for you to learn and grow, how do you stop that person? I've worked with enough people around the world to know that life punches everyone in the face. It could be when you're 9 years old and you pull your little brother out of the pool. It could be when you lose a coach who molests 30 kids. It could be when you lose a coach who kills his wife for insurance money. It could be when your program's cut. It could be when you lose a loved one. It could be when something really bad happens to you. But life is going to punch you in the face. That's a guarantee. Life is going to punch you in the face. But if you can start to adopt that growth mindset and believe that no matter what happens to you, because I didn't have any control over getting punched in the face. Once it happened, it had happened. So the only thing I believe I can do that is beneficial is believe it was in my best interest and an opportunity for me to learn and grow. That's it. Don't let somebody that you hate at this level diminish your chances at the next level. Because there's somebody out there that's working hard. There's somebody out there that has that growth mindset. The guy at the top of the mountain didn't fall there. Success always looks easy to those who aren't around while all the training is being done. There's a lot of people that say, so you want me to believe that there's no such thing as talent? You can believe whatever you want, but I can tell you that researchers can't really find it when they start studying and looking for it. Well, what about Tiger Woods? Interesting. When Tiger Woods was 7 months old, his dad would put him in a swing, set him in the garage, and have Tiger watch him hit hundreds and hundreds of golf balls into a net for hours at a time. His dad was having him do purposeful visualization. His dad knew that muscle memory isn't formed in just your muscles. Your muscles don't have memory. Your brain does. And so he had baby Tiger developing muscle memory by watching him hit golf balls over and over and over again. Tiger was starting to form the neurological pathways that would help him. By the time Tiger Woods was 10 years old, he most likely had close to 10,000 hours of deliberate practice under his belt. In case you don't know, that's the minimum amount of hours that researchers have found necessary to become an expert in anything, and Tiger had it by the time he was 10. What if you started to seek out the toughest training to grow, to become everything that you're capable of being, instead of just skirting by and trying to take the easiest classes and cheating and everything else? And I know because I did it. And all of those things set us back. Mozart is the person that people tend to point to and say, well, Mozart was super talented. Well, let's look at his life. His dad was a famous composer. He started teaching him how to compose music at the age of 3 years old. He started him on a deliberate practice training regimen at 3 years old. Mozart didn't create his first masterpiece until he was 21. That's 18 years of deliberate practice. Is he talented? Or did he train? Michelangelo said, if you knew what went into my mastery, you wouldn't think it was so wonderful. Because if you'll start to let go of the outcome and just focus on the process 100% of that commitment list, what am I committed to doing that's going to close the gap between where I'm at and where I want to be? The results will take care of themselves. When we put first things first, second things aren't suppressed, they take care of themselves. John Wooden won 10 national championships. He had a winning percentage of 80%. He never talked about winning. There's an NBA All-Star. He's now retired. But when he was your age, He spent a lot of his Friday and Saturday nights in the gym putting up shots, training to get better. One day the janitor had seen this and he felt like he had had enough. And so the janitor came over to Kevin Johnson and he said, "Why aren't you out with all your friends partying?" And Kevin said, "Parties aren't going to take me where I want to go." That's somebody who had a vision for their life and somebody who was committed to making the sacrifices and using his 86,400 seconds to become the type of person that he wanted to become. And I can tell you that nothing has made a bigger impact in my life than the mentors that I've sought out. And when I was at Duke, they asked me one time, they interviewed all the seniors. It wasn't something special or that they thought I was wise. I just had to do it. And they interviewed me, and they said, "What advice would you give to young people?" And I said, "Follow your dreams. Chase your dreams. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Keep pursuing your dreams." And I said, "And find people that have done what you want to do and learn from them." Because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to tell you that what you want to do is impossible. That you're not smart enough, that you're not good looking enough, that you're not fast enough, that you're not tall enough, that you're not whatever enough. There's going to be a lot of people. And truthfully, there's a lot of people that are going to tell you that you can't accomplish your dreams, because if you can't accomplish your dreams, then that means that they should have. You wouldn't take your car if your car was broken down. You wouldn't take your car to the grocery store to get it fixed, because they have no clue how to fix your car. But yet that's what people do with their dreams. They take their dreams to people that have no clue what it takes to achieve their dreams, instead of seeking out mentors that know what it takes. And just sitting at their feet and being like, "How can I do this? How can I learn? What do I need to read? What do I need to study? What do I need to do? How can I make this happen?" It changes everything. And like I said, we now have YouTube and we have books that you can get. We have libraries everywhere. I think it's like less than 3% of the United States population has a library card. 46% of college graduates never read another book. One day we were on the plane headed to a game, and one of the girls that I mentor at UCLA, she said, "Joshua, you really read all the time." And I was like, "Yeah, I do." As soon as I realized that my level of influence in the world was linked to how much I read. And so we have access to YouTube where we can learn from almost anyone. Anybody that has done stuff that you want to do probably has stuff on YouTube. I've got tons of stuff on YouTube that shares stories and strategies and things like that. It's so simple, so everybody uses YouTube, or they've written an autobiography, or their stuff is somewhere, but it takes initiative. The great golfer Ben Hogan got hit by a bus. His car got hit by a bus. Doctors told him, "You'll probably never walk again." Not only did he walk again, he went out and won a major golf tournament after that accident. And Ben Hogan said, "Everyone thinks that greatness is sexy. It's not. It's dirty hard work."